Hi, I'm Emily Pritt, and I'm here with Mark Paradise, and we're going to talk about keynote speakers at the 2021 Global TapRooT Summit. Mark, what can you tell us about our newest keynote edition?
I don't know anything about our keynote thing. No, I'm joking. We had a speaker cancellation, and we were lucky that I'd already been looking at speakers for the next year, and we were able to get Shannon Miller to come and speak at the summit this June. And so we've got an Olympic athlete who has a really great story. She's very accomplished. She's a good speaker, and she'll motivate you to do your best to really make things happen. And it's one of the things we want to leave the summit with is motivation. We want to have people leave motivated, and she's a very motivational speaker.
Yep, she's a cancer survivor.
Yes.
Yep, and tons of medals. So she's.
I was just reading this thing. It's hard to believe almost. She has 59 international and 49 competition medals. And let's see, how many gold medals did she get? I don't see it on here, but it was a lot. She's got a whole handful, I think it's 7 different medals from the Olympics and several golds. And she was on what is the name of that team?
It's the
Magnificent Seven.
Yeah.
The Magnificent Seven, that's right. If you remember, the only thing I remember, to tell you the truth, about the Atlanta Olympics was the bombing. Everybody remembers the bombing. But there also was a gymnastic team. Up until that point, the Americans had never won the gold in gymnastics, the overall team gold. And they won the overall team gold that year, which was this huge accomplishment, first time we'd ever done it. So that's part of her background also.
I'm looking forward to it. We also want to talk about our other keynote speakers that we have. So the next up is Dan Berlindi.
Dan's the VP and Chief Technology Officer here, and he's going to show you how to use our new software and our new app, that if you have a big accident, how you can coordinate those two and use them to get your investigation going really quickly and manage that using the app. So it'll be a very interesting talk, and he's going to do it sort of as a demonstration, I think. So I'll see what that's going to look like, because I haven't seen this talk ever before.
Right, and it's going to be a little different. We've talked about before with a virtual platform as well as in person.
Yeah, well, the summit's different in general, because the summit, you can either be there in person, which is what I recommend always for everybody, but I know lots of people still have corporate restrictions or maybe even country restrictions on traveling. So we're going to have a virtual summit also, and we're working really hard to make that as interactive and to bring you in so it feels like you're there. And so it's a lot of work to put on a really good virtual event, and we're going to put on a really good virtual event.
Right. We also have somebody, a VIP, who's going to be a keynote speaker.
VIP, Vincent Phipps.
Yes.
Some of you may remember Vincent from previous summits. He is an excellent speaker. He's going to talk about communications. It's been a very highly rated session, and I think this is his 3rd summit, and the first one goes back to, I think it was our 2nd or 3rd Gatlinburg Summit. We haven't done one of those for a lot of years. So he was a speaker way back when. He's won all sorts of awards for storytelling. He is just an excellent speaker, and you will leave with a pocket full of tricks on how you can make your communications better, whether that's presenting an incident or whether that's just communicating with people in doing an investigation, or whether that's requesting a budget for some project you want. He'll give you some tips that are really, really good tips.
That's excellent. And then we also have somebody, if you're a Knoxville native, if you know anything about UT football, we've got a very important person as well. It's Inky Johnson.
Inky Johnson has also spoke 3 years ago at the summit, and we're bringing him back because he spoke he's going to be our closing speaker. And we save special speakers for that slot, and Inky is very special. When you hear Inky's story, I'll be surprised if you aren't in tears by the end of it, but still not only in tears, but feeling very motivated at the end of it, because he is that kind of a speaker, and his life story is that kind of a story. So if you don't know much about Vol football or Inky, you'll be amazed at what you learn. And if you're a Vol fan, you probably already know a little bit of this, but The last time we had him was in Knoxville also, and I had all sorts of people who knew me say, can I come see Inky speak? So we had a whole bunch of people standing in the back of the room who were volunteer fans who came just to hear Inky speak. And he's a great speaker.
Yeah, so I'm super excited for our keynote speakers that we have for this 2021 summit. We've got tons of other speakers as well that are going to be talking about a lot of different topics that are going to help us improve with all the things that we do day to day to increase performance and save lives, be productive, and that's why we have the summit.
So the summit is June
14th through 18th.
14th through 18th. It's going to be in
Knoxville, Tennessee, and
unless you're virtual. Unless you're virtual, then
right.
you're going to be who knows where. You're sitting in your bedroom, sipping a cup of coffee, watching while you sit in bed or something. I don't know where you'll be. Now, the good thing about the virtual part of the summit is even the people who are there live can take advantage of the virtual part of the summit, because you can, if you go to one session, and we've got 4 simultaneous breakout sessions this year, and you want to go see one of the other ones, well, you can wait and pull that up on your phone later and watch that almost like it's live at a later date. So and that's true for the people who are virtual also. You might be able to get to see way more sessions than you could have in a real live summit. For those who've been to summits, we're going to have the name game, and there's going to be virtual participants in that. Yeah. And there's a lot of other special features that are built into the software we're using to produce the virtual part of the summit that the people who are there can use as well. So I think the virtual part of the summit is going to enhance the whole feel and interactivity of the summit for everybody.
The experience with those integrations, it's not just watching it, you get to interact with this platform that we have virtually, in meeting rooms, chat rooms, ways to ask Q&A. It's going to be very interactive. So if you are sitting on your couch or in your bed, still dress for success and be prepared to participate.
Because you may be talking to somebody face to face.
Right.
So it's a good thing. And I think it'll be, we don't know if we're going to do any virtual summits in the future. It's a lot of work to produce one of these. It's like producing 4 simultaneous TV shows while the summit's going on. And so we're gonna work really hard to do this, and we'll see if we do it again next year, but we're gonna do it this year.
Yep. So if you're not signed up for the summit, go ahead and we've got some links below where you can sign up. Go ahead and register. You can look at our tracks that we have coming up, and go ahead and plan, because we've got less than 90 days until the summit's here.
The other thing is, if you don't know whether you can attend virtually or in person, if you think, I'd really like to attend in person, but I may have to attend virtually, sign up for in person. If we have to switch you over at a later date, we can do that. Don't wait and find out that you can't sign up because the course you wanted is full or whatever. Get signed up and get yourself on the list. That's the thing to do.
Yep.
All right,
that's it.
We're done for.
Do we have to?
You sign off, people. This is Emily's first the TapRooT TV she's done. So I'll say, thanks for watching. Click the like button down below. Subscribe down below. And then let's see. Ring the bell. You did get that. Ring the bell to get notified of new ones as they come out. And leave comments. If you've got any questions about the summit, leave a comment down below. If you've been to a summit before and you want to tell us how wonderful it is, leave a comment down below. Thanks and bye.